Hey guys, welcome to the 11th episode of Maplestory Fest was this weekend, and they made a huge announcement of the winter roadmap. So I'm gonna go over that first. There's a new event called the Ride or Die, which is a boss rush. It's supposed to be challenging, fun, and tons of rewards. So it's kind of hard to see, but there's like a code B, code A, and code S. These are difficulties. You choose which difficulty you want to go in the boss rush as, and there's different challenges. You'll face 6 different bosses at random orders, and there's a death limit. According to the stream, each boss has a brand new mechanic or multiple new mechanics, depending on the difficulty. So the Kazakh's challenge is the patterns. No clue on what they are yet. And it's the Althea assist system, which is a sidereal system. If you don't know what a sidereal system is, it's basically a skill you use globally. There'll be different characters and they do different things. An example is Last Ark, where you use one of these skills over here, and then it'll summon the character, and they do different things. In this case, he does attack. And they say there's a bunch of rewards for playing. The harder the difficulty, the better the rewards. And there is a new totem, but only for interactive or rec servers. And it is a 12-week event, so this will go on from November 20th to February 11th. Next up is the Shaded In Run Redux or Remaster. The Shaded In Run Remaster is starting on the 20th of November. I did release a Shade video. I broke down the before and after from right now to the remaster, and then eventually the class changes. I need someone to help me with the Iran one. And going down, we have the general skills rebalance and quality of life, which I went over briefly in my previous UWU episode. Next up is the page of memories. In KMS, they had a similar event called the One Page in Memory. This came out at the same time when the Shade in Iran remaster came out. So from what I understand, it's basically like the Dreamer update. We check in once a day, up to 5 times a week, and you get rewards. So when you check in, you get 3 30-minute 3x coupons, and then some event stuff, and that's per day. This is a total of 35 check-ins, and there's a catch-up mechanic at the bottom. 3k maple points for every day you miss. In the top right, you see there's like a weekly, so you kill 2k mobs per day, up to 3 times per week, and you get some kind of event currency. So there's a lot of goodies here. So for the first check-in, this is a prepared pendant for 30 days. And you see there's a bunch of nodes, flames, symbol selectors, mag pots. All you have to do is just check in. Next up, we have the Hyper Burning, Terror Blink, and Item Burning. Hyper Burning and Terror Blink you should know by now. You level up faster and you get free stuff. The Item Burning is new though. So you do different missions on your Hyper Burning for rewards. You can see some of the missions here. This may change for GMS. For example, so for soloing Czak, you get flame increase. For soloing Cvel, you get more flames and you get pots. For soloing CPAP, you get all your gear to 17 stars. It's to help you progress with your Hyper Burning. More on that as time gets closer. For the Iran and Shade Remaster, there's a separate event called the Blossoming by Moonshade. So here's the UI. This is for new Iran and Shades from level 0 to 230. The rewards are more or less the same, minus the cosmetics. The cosmetics will be different depending on if you play a Shade or Iran. You can pause the screen here. You can see there's Giga gifts to give out, and you should hit 230 or 260 in no time. But at the end, you get a title similar to the Yeti and Pink Bean, and it is a permanent title. And they did talk about the Dark Maple Mess event. They didn't really say much about this event, but you can pause it here. And then we have Limbo. This is for 285 plus. So we get Eternal Gloves, Boots, and Cape. And there's a new tier of pitch accessories. For Limbo, it's the ring. So they did mention the name auction in, well, next year. They said you could buy names or auction names and buy them with Maple points. Quality of Life stuff is coming. And again, I went over this briefly in my UWU episode. And we will get the second Hexa stats. It'll cost more. England Company we're getting next year. Similar to High Mountain, but it's for 265 plus. And Champion Burning, it's pretty big. That's a separate video. There's an Inkwell skiff. You can claim this on the 28th. There's a back pet for 30 days, Magpot, terra burning, and some coupons. I forgot where it is, but I did put it on my notes. There is Hotel Familiars on November 20th, and I'll post this picture. And use the code to get these rewards. Go into the cash shop, click on coupon, and just enter this code. I'll put it in the description so you can copy paste it. Now let's get on with the current events. There's still 2.5 weeks of Night Troop left, and we should be mastered this week. For the event perks, I'm grabbing the boss damage, level 4 of the symbols for the boss reset tickets. I heard you get 3 in total, and then I'm grabbing the EXP buff duration, and then at the end I'm not sure. Make sure you select your tickets again. The AFK area, event buff, and sponsor buffs are still going on, as well as the PK. And there's a new minigame this week once you cap the Lucky Candy Dispenser. These rewards are a lot better. Dark Spirit's still going on. The Hello Kitty from the Maple Fashion Week is still going on too. Kill Monkey Mobs and Chicken. Home Halloween is a week and a half left. And this Saturday Sunday is 1+1, 50% monster park EXP, and 2x Hello Kitty daily rewards. Alrighty, that's it. I'll see you in the next one. And I've got a huge video coming up